viewers, well, welcome to Daku TV. This is Let's Talk Show with your host Obapa Abena Fafali. You can call me Alice. And yatina sisubio. Hey, and some polos and big, and someone wouldn't be that any attention, bro. Here we educate and entertain you on Daku TV. So all you need to do for me now is to go to our YouTube channel. It's Daku TV. Facebook, it's Daku TV. Instagram, it's Daku TV _GH. You subscribe, you comment, you like, you share. Sharing it, the say share where caring to share it, and who hear me pa until we like it and I'll comment. Ye Jimmy, Ahudo, Asia, oh yeah. Now I share and so the amount of friends from so me who WhatsApp over to me the auto one more, but me the call Facebook near there. I know I check it's me at the amount and so it's me a cover because we knew yes, so ye knew. And then so will be as some other dying parties or baby as one other dying say it's in I know we know will be or see near to our dying because I say you walk on a year and I say and but me church you at me at the actual but answer no now me can say it's a backstage pub and kitchen and kitchen bibi ya backstage asem inte ho na enne yete ya de jumedi we e de bredu ne papa na fence no ensa papa fie baby a e yakono he ho na yete ende de jumedi bro ye do mase bebre se dade de nyina o ma ye o premises ha se ne betena ne de jumedi we e de bro na wonso weni enso etimi eje ho yenko je abofo nkrato embrace ya ye ba said asem na tie no me de betudwa na afi ya shanko mo chichi na ase me ba sisia. Welcome once again. This is Daku TV. Yakwaya sansa bebium yakwakoje yembo afo krato ne yaba that commercial break no yakwaya ba and se se be kan catch we no se wo pesa papa bia na wanom wo pedwan papa no we dia obomoda na backstage pub and kitchen you add there so ya need DC residents ne dey share ni mu DC's residents no in dey anim hwe we are opposite the DC's residents. Brana bedu jibedi bia wa ha edwan papa ne ensama papa na bejibi na wo so nom na bia nya kama mo to ade wa ha so no me say omonimu da ho ombe serve correcto perfecto amount we ni so etimi age ho se bia pese obedu jimedi ba se bia wedding reception e bia birthday party no pese obeye wa hadem se ya ne nyina betimi from 0242969930 0242969930 no etimi ni omo etimi edi enkomo ene asem obe bi da bedan ni enie obeyi aware waware one ne kunu te fe o amodo mo ho pa yasem ketwa na de etie ni oba na ejuma wo ye no oje aketua emu yedu esen obema no oba na je 5000 na obema no eje 2000 nti wan kasa sese na hwe wosen obema ne bebre ye nyina nse ni misa wawe mu de ma na ya na de ahye yentiri mu se obema no ye tiri nti bibia wo so wo no na oye ofie so responsibilities ni na nkora fees wo to tua utility bills ene se ene bibia se bills bi wo fie ho na bibia electricity o hwan ni o ni nyina e wo so no fa ni na no tua o de bo ne poso obebi sase na oba no de sika na e de ye de yan na we na be ma na tena se na odwen ho na obe one ne yere tena se no ni di nkomo na enkomo a wo ni di ye ni nyina ne se oyere ase wajuma wo ye no yetia wo pa esense na yetia me nti nke be ya na nka responsibilities na se eniama ye wo fi ham se nke be ya nke ye nche wo ye fa na mesema ye fa nti so fa na mesema so fa obey mu ni yo se etikwa pa ise kum eni nti si den na wo ba ni obema ni nimpe a wo jinti no pese wo de on responsibilities ni bi no de bi bro no ba na se wonye fa na sense on do nim se obema de ona wo ye tire nti no bibia de enkora school fees ni bibia de wo se wa na wo ye nti ene emfa no no oba no de pay a woje nti waka kye ni kro ni plane enye plane fa waka kye ni straight forward say enye ade wo de no e share responsibilities via be ma na nya na ade no no sika no de be no so onye de on fanye e ba ne mu say obeye bibia na so beto bi de be fie beto de be fie but be ma na nya sa so hye bi say one ne e share responsibilities no e wo fie anasa said you on be ma na wo so ye no ono be ma no ne oba no eche nti de oba no ekeni wo se de ono de okache ni kuni ni so no de wonye enyo hye but say ba ni mu so onya wo be ye better enyo hye enti de okache ni kunu no eye ana se enye eye se okasa che ni kunu na ana se enye so de ni kunu ni kan no onyuntum no ne nche responsibilities ni mu say ken on so fa na ni kunu so afa na ne bone ya waye no eno ne dien nti se eye o se enye o mo ye de ma ni kunu se eye o se enye o kwa comment section hono mo na ko like comment we are no share e de amaye YouTube no Daku TV, Facebook Daku TV, Instagram Daku TV_GH. Na fe yes shase na ye vibe. Sene me di kai kind we na wo see bobo ho ansa na wo so wotimi de wadwen kire e de abem. Enti me panelist Sir John Atenasia me kono ma na kwaba sonko na fe ya hye akomotwetwe no ase. Sir John akwaba.
Ya me do.
And then so ya san ya hye mu biem mu. Then na ye sorry adani asem fofra yet and then so the arts and so the so pa na me gidi say umpo mu ye den de
Oh me twede mu de me twede mu ye
ezin ezin ba
ashawo ni mpa no
ani ho ye den pa
asa ashawo ni mpa e den pa
okay so John and asma beto ye punu so said Daku TV ye educate ni entertain ni abato ye pun so enne we you fi obaby a oni ne kunu nete na no nejuma oye no oje 5000 ni kunu nejuma oje 2000 na ne kunu atena se no hu se responsibilities na se do so dodo e man so we ntibe o that mentality ne say obema ware me dia responsibilities bibi o fi ho de ye ono na sede se wo se wo ye me oba ne de me de o e wo mu ana me de betimi de bibi aba se meto bi de be fi ye fine but wo ba ne say wo hola ni kunu so ne won komodi one ne tena si di nkomo na ne kunu ni di ya ni na ne se ni pe ni se ne ekwa ni mu ni nti nke be yanka be ma na sede na say responsibilities se wo fie ho no enka wo mo share enta say share responsibilities enti no on sofa no yere ne so nya den en sofa na yere ne say won tia send tia say ochina eye be ma na sede se de wo fie ho bia wo se wo ye tadenti na asa wo to bi dia ma ne se wonye mfama na na asa be ma ne de hye na wonye but fin e ba ne mu so onye bibi obeye na se be ye wo hye de ni kun ne kan se enye shared responsibilities ne die la lai nti ne die okache ni kun so eye ana se enye waye bone se oka sa che ni kun se nya de obeye ana se onye bone ye
Lema, good morning once again and good morning to our cherished viewers and listeners out there. I hope you are all doing well. This has to do with marriage. And one thing I always complain about is we don't understand marriage.
Okay.
But this 21st century, we are always eager
to get married.
But the content of marriage, the reason behind marriage, we don't know it, and we don't even bother to know. In our local dialects, yes, is that not how we say it?
Yes,
and there is this adage that says that behind every successful man is what? A woman. Why should it be a woman? Meaning, you need to support your husband. You know, there are certain things that I will say that it has to do with communication. Okay? In this situation, it's very clear. By the time we finish, our viewers and listeners will understand the reason why a lot of men die these days, leaving women behind. You'll get to understand. Your husband is receiving 2,000 Ghana cedis. And you, the woman, you are receiving 5,000 Ghana cedis more.
Yes.
And maybe you don't live in your own apartment. Rent, light bill, water bill, school fees, and clothing.
Okay.
It's on the man.
Yes.
And you want your man to be happy, and you want your man to live long.
So on your somehow.
Okay, at the end of the day, see, marriage is a shared responsibility.
Okay.
Marriage doesn't belong to the man or the woman alone.
Okay. Why?
The reason being that you need to help, or you need to be each other's what? Helper.
Okay.
Even in relationship, it started from relationship. Very good.
Okay.
So, say, okay. Why in a typical situation where your salary is even more than the man's salary? So the man, if he say this, so this 21st century, this economy, what can 2,000 Ghana cedis do? So it's very clear for the woman to just understand, say, no, my husband, the way you said it or the way you presented it, okay, I've understand that your 2,000 is not enough. So maybe let's do it in such a way, say, you take care of the kids' school fees and rent, and maybe I'll also pay light bill and some few things in the house. Do you get it?
Okay.
When it happens like that, you realize that in the house there is always peace in the house, because you want your husband to be happy. But this is a situation whereby need that council or yes again need that council. Your power friend school fees or dream in the night he's having a sleepless night, and you expect your man to perform. Let me tell you, when men have issues, our manhood is nowhere to be found. Yes, when a man is emotionally tormented, the manhood doesn't work anymore. Just like this, our current economy, a lot of men automatically are impotent, economically impotent.
Okay.
A lot of men are economically impotent because the problem at home, what to eat the next day, is a burden. So even sleeping with a woman, he didn't see the woman to be like his collect man.
Okay.
Because before they break, the issues at home, the financial burden is too much for the man to carry.
Okay.
So if you love your man, you want to be with your man, you want to see your man happy. There were situations whereby men doesn't work, it's only the woman who is working. And the woman take care of the entire house, out of that one. There are women that a man lost his job. They say, oh, my dear, don't worry. You are searching for a job, okay? Search for your job. I'll take care of the house till you get your job back.
So does that mean say they understand each other and I say, nice obana me also so boafo and who you man.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. The woman has understand, say, the man has got married to me. And the responsibility in the house doesn't solely belong to the man, or the man has not been assigned solely. Say, you can just be there surprisingly. Like maybe your rent has expired. Oh, honey, this time around, I want to pay rent. Imagine how your man will feel. Like, obey to say, at this time, everything so. And also, I don't know, come pay my 1,000 rounds. Yes, because like he has been released of some burdens. Do you get it?
Yes.
Then you are good to go. But the situation whereby you are receiving more than your husband, and there are a whole lot of financial crisis in the house. Take care of this, do that. The man is financially bankrupt, and when it comes to emotions, the man cannot do anything. The man cannot do anything. So when it happens like that, you say, yeah, and my man is not in such situation. Before you realize, a man will just another woman out there will just approach the man, and before you realize, some kinky seller outside will just take over your man. Okay. Just kinky seller, because maybe there's no much food in the house. The food in the house, maybe he realized that before I get home, the kids will eat the food and maybe I'll not be satisfied. So maybe he realized that, okay, let me just bypass and get some kinky.
Yes.
Because maybe he has not left money at home. And before he comes back, they will be like, oh, there's no money at home, you've not left your money, there's no food. He go to this kinky seller, the kinky seller will just wrap the kinky nice, come and sit beside him and be talking to him. Oh, wash your hand. She'll pour the water on her hand or eat. Then the kinky seller will just be sitting there and be having a communication with the man. So, boss, today how was work? They realized that there was something wrong.
Yes.
There was something wrong. So quickly, maybe that kinky seller is looking for a husband, it'll be like, oh, this is the problem, so don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. The kind of communication, the way the kinky seller embrace the man and communicate with the man, you realize that any day
like he feel at peace was at the.
So let's take it this way. You see a certain man with a woman. You realize that look at this beautiful woman. Look at the kind of man that he's dating.
Yes.
You don't get it.
Yes.
But one way meka. It's only the woman who know what she's getting from that man. And it's only the man. You see some man who was like that, oh, my wedding, who will fail, but
baby,
but that is where yes, yeah, baby, the baby.
Now, soon, Bejono, did you call the Benasum Bejono?
Ebia, some by a said, who sent who your feno. Ebia, or yen and so. He's at peace in the house.
Yes.
Maybe I'll go for baby and who of say just Celine Dion said then they'll say. But he's not getting the kind of peace that he needs in the house. Do you get it? So at times it's not you see some women, they are beautiful, some men are good. Yeah. But if you get married to them or you dated them, what you need to get in the marriage, you will not get it.
Yes.
Because there are certain men, they are just out there just for fun. You see them nice, blah blah blah. But when it comes to the intimacy part, they are off. Do you get it? So this is high time, say, we need to understand, say, Obani Bema a warrior. The responsibility doesn't solely belong to the man or the woman.
Okay.
I've seen a situation whereby a man in the morning, the man bat the baby and we even wrap the baby at the back when the woman is what doing something else because both of them have to go to work together.
Okay.
And looking at the time they wake up for the woman to take care of some other home chores and finish and bath the small baby and pampers powder and the idea. The man realized that no, this will be too tedious for my wife.
Yes.
So let me help.
Let me help, yeah.
So the man helps, and it's very nice because the man realized that no. Because imagine if your wife has gone through all those headaches and she's back from work, will she be having that kind of strength to face you in bed?
No.
Definitely she will say that I'm tired, blah 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 blah. It's a whole lot of funny excuses.
Yes.
You get it? But a situation whereby there is a shared responsibility. The man does this, the woman does this. Then you see that in that house or that home, there is always joy.
But this shared responsibility, it's all about the money. It's talking about the money and not the house chores. With the man helping the woman do this or do that, and with the woman helping the man do this or do that. But money, the salary, like how to pay for the utility bills, how to pay for the children's fees and all that.
And you know, that is what makes up a home. Light bill, water bill, school fees, accommodation. This thing makes up a home.
That utility bills require boom, that water, electricity, those things, you know. I remember we take a boom, like ubenya headache.
That is what makes up a home. Imagine say, Odi Daika, Anopa, when you're sorry, point now, dine rabbit bodom. Coco.
Sanya more than ya.
And you would die.
The movement are meant in the best month and the best and I say be a year, 2 or 1 year and best open eyes and we are.
Yes. So in such situation, and the man realized, Ebia, my salary is not enough. So my wife, I want you to help me.
Okay.
Help me pay the rent or the kids' school fees. Mind you, the responsibility in the house or taking care of kids doesn't solely be that portion to a man or a woman alone. Because when you see this man and woman out there, or you see the kids out there, they portray the image of both of you. Because you see some small boys, kids out there, you see that they are looking very fantastic. They are looking very good. Their appearance, their dressing, whatever is good. It's a plus to both of you.
Yes.
And you see some kids on the street and you ask them, are their parents alive? And their parents are alive. The parents are not dead. Because somebody sees, say, eye be man said they say on top pants e sha bofra no and I say eye obana said they say on top pants e sha bofra no forgetting say it's two of you who play the game and the outcome of the game is the baby boy the baby girl.
Okay.
So when the man goes out na say what area efa so to me talk na the ama bofra no obana so the same thing but there are certain situations that if you say bia say better atariama mofra it should be solely the man's responsibility or the woman's responsibility. In marriage it is a shared responsibility. If you want to live in peace it should be, unless the man said okay don't do anything. Even there were certain men when they go out and they see a Lacoste shirt they bought it for their men because they realize that make share Lacoste
a
fatano ebi a make share boxer we a fatano ebi okokrom na so ba otimito sa boxer singlet. And there are certain men that the underwears and your man motor
their wife do that.
Their wives, and there are certain women too, their pants or their underwears. Because Bemani feel say those things are my eye. Yes. So like on feel say like or say on ton idea. Or feel say yes, I bought this pants for my wife, I bought this brazier and those kind of things. And those are the small things that we do in marriages. Emma Regina. Because if you are honey, I bought something for you, ebia brazier set, no ebia pants set, underwear set, no the amano. Like it keeps that kind of harmony, love and peace, unity in the marriage. But the situation whereby if you say ebia insio ni fridge mo and insio ni fridge mo o mama scam me nto nsio ko gu fridge mo obi any pes so a akufa do dollar egumu pefu ba no onim say insio ni fridge ma e be man say this onto enchi onto be man say the eba sa na onem these days
me man ko na fe na aware no kra betumi afunu be man
afunu be man no me na me kan tell say in such situation no eba no mpemu agro no the man is off. Because at this one
there is a whole lot in his head. I don't know what dream.
Bema adwenwe dan is no wa ho. Ne bema enye dwuma o.
Adwenwe mpemu agudie kuro nya sex.
Foreplay be.
Sex is the last thing.
Opa 5 play, 8 play, 10 play. Play all the play.
Meaning sex is the last thing crown over dream at that time.
Off. Obia ni dan cancel. Ebia
or dream kwa befa so etu ya.
Ganche landlord ni say bia o ma no 3 weeks. Na sa ade be chine na 3 weeks ni ewie yo aba.
And you think so no be yes.
Baby, landlord is so or you'll be on funny sick and you're rough. This man is thinking about that thing, and you think that man is going to have that kind of that kind of courage, say, or Baba make it love to you. And no, it will not happen. So at the end of the day, no, or Baba said, only son him there, like I said, my husband is cheating on me. Cheating on you from where?
And I come back.
There is no peace at home.
We are the same people. Like Baba Sabaka say, my man is cheating on me, my husband is cheating on me. Now he doesn't sleep with me, he doesn't touch me.
Wow,
a whole lot.
And I mean, can say it's high time. It say yenya ntiasie edima aware. Aware e share responsibility. Utumi ko fie be me ma. I will say be obai e wo fufuo. Or the nisa ba ko e wo fufuo.
Na be man to work kind graphic.
Kind graphic. Ana na da fufu aba ni chomu tu ending komo. Like fufu a or e bia mo ye be for 5 and e ba be dio dia na da fu na aba ni chenkra be di fufu ni bio. Na obey edi one hand e wo fufu.
But is that a right thing to do?
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's nice for say bia ene e be di benku. E bia na be man e ka benku na oba ni ntwi meko no. E bia na ye fle say di benku ni meko.
Okay.
Na baako mo na mo free dwuma ba o. Na oba na e ka benku na say be ma e ka benku no. Na oba ni ntwi meko no or vice versa. It's wow, ade baako a mema enim say wow. When you help women with their house chores, hey, you mo de sibi.
So omunim say said yen e man no so no ye bibi mamo a se se be so masena toto me be mamo na mo ne gire omunim say no sa ne man so ma yen so e man no so ne gire.
That's what I'm saying. Say yen nyanti ase aware no say yen ti aware ase enti de bia me ka say aware no enya say Ebia
say I am ready. I'm a jay.
Ebia manya 32. Ye me worry ya. Aware uti ase. Eye ku o pa na odwani. E ma obi pressure. Enko ka unko shower body but the end of the day you end up dying. A lot of women die out of bad marriages.
A lot of men die out of frustration.
Yes. The frustration, BP, the BP rise by 10,000 because near echoes of our no on me engine now. And today, Bia, I drink say ya. I don't think that these days we call a court of court say register our own. There were a lot of divorce. And a year I will say I register 1,000 marriages. Before half of a year, no, half have been dissolved. Why? And now here's what these days and a year wedding I can see markets here. And so the marriage doesn't stand because our arena here community we don't understand. I said time I'm in school, I branch be. So be bad lectures by the umba. Say assignment or be a party on ye. And today be a bisana and Charlie your friend in network, you know go lectures. When my son kind was on one year I just saw about a university. Near Anka and a top for man somewhere university. What I say? Nepano, he doesn't know the importance of education.
What is now how
and you will be near that channel, we need that channel say on browse any of an top for man. Some school or buy. And you know he doesn't even know or see the importance of coming to school. What I say, Obi or her, ni mammy and money pressure, Ebusafon and money pressure, sorry money pressure. So I saw the mucho, we have the way we have also while a bit. And also, I be a unsteady beman of So, what we need to understand is say, our real Nikwa. And it's our responsibility, say, Obebua Oba, not Wapeja, or Banusube Buabe. When you meet a lot of well doing men and women out there, Obetimia Council will say, and I'm a Yurisu. And see, what to me who will be cat, no one throw it to the Ayeripa, or Kunupa, Papa, because Obi or her, our Bearman, or share Bearman, not or ye be a seamstress, or ye Jumamo be a work and pills, Bibisa, or share Bearman, and a Bearman a bed Thomas, shape a container, and establish and a 1 year apprentice bear near what I say, and that kind of woman. Through a good husband on Yano, and then a man abeding. Abayenipa, true, I want to boost and I say, I want to
So, view, I send you what say, and I don't listen to your work, and no. But before my corner, my a final words, no, dear, I was standing there, standing here and say, and I say, no. Now, may catch us about more than I won't subscribe to our YouTube channel, more than the YouTube channel, no, Daku TV, Facebook Daku TV, Instagram Daku TV _GH. Now what me a comment? Now what shall we hear comment? It's yes or no. Wait, it's either yes or no. The Obana ye training crew and I said your catching crew ye and I say enye. Now so I comment honomo. Not just say Yako we are no share it's me Eddie. So I'm going back to my panelist, Sir John. Now Sir John. We'll find out what can be brain near dear. Say, yeah, yes, sir, was all bad about to me, and ya, sir, shared responsibilities. No, so have Miss Massa, nay, and I, fine. They say, I know your banner can ye, so. Or besides, say, yeah, and I say, and yes, also can some training crew. Sense as any kun the channel, on a casapan obey your power, and by force, any kuno, I said, you also enter was all your idea.
Well, say, Eddie can't make I say, our saying, Tawariasi.
Nine.
In Tawarias, any a brand money who needs some same baby, a course of a rim. A Tama no pet and or on obey, son or patchere.
Okay.
There are certain situations, sir, and yet time I will pen and I will wait me and I handle and as an approach situation.
Okay.
There are certain situations that need urgent attention. And that very urgent attention, you want to do it at time you are at peace with the situation. It doesn't work like that. At this very moment, you're fun to say or say time or pay.
No, baby.
Just imagine
as a bunny mommy feel I'm
free a Juma bay and almost say them so fun ni free jar. There's no light. Maybe our opponent no light. You better disconnect your light. There should be light in the house that very moment.
Yes.
The man is not having money. and you the woman, you need to be of help, and you are saying say time I will pen and I will be boy not light number. No, it doesn't make sense. What I want this lady to understand is that marriage, it is a shared responsibility. Okay, we just have this kind of mindset. Say, Beman and Abe me one day, and a juma be and I say, Niama be as if you want to be as a Cassandra. No, it doesn't work like that. When you go to Europe and other countries, those things are shared responsibilities. In
Europe, you are Ghana.
Even Ghana here, people do those things. People dance, people share responsibilities. And when you do that, it brings peace and what? Asumdre ebefio. Your man lives longer. But if the man is financially handicapped and financially cash trapped, na say the beer or that adrenaline no want to me satisfy in the first place no obewaja. That's why a lot of men are dying is this. We need to understand marriage. They say marriage is for both men and women. Responsibilities are not assigned to men or women alone. Yes, some. Nipa. They get it. So we should feel in marriage or relationship say, "Eye bema na said yes, so on your way. Eye obana said yes, on your way." Even when you do those minor, petty things, no, it makes the marriage or the relationship grow stronger and longer. So for me, the woman should just understand 5,000 and 2,000. The gap is 3,000. What can that money do? That money cannot do anything. The woman should just understand. So don't kuno that's what person kuno until nothing check. The man should live long and perform in bed, perform every good thing that she needs in marriage. She should help the man, and at the end of the day, she will not regret it, because if she helped the man, it bounces back to herself. That's what I can say.
Okay, and to know the woman, yes, see, Chokono Krampaka, yes, see, Oba, we a bema says to boafo. And to we are so boafo, no, men found show with Trimuda. Say, your responsibility, Bema, and it's your responsibility to do A, to do B, to do C. So, me or body the music idea. And better children, Tamano say, Pamping, Namadia, dear, and damn me feeling no, Nama make me feel some Bobman, Nama Bobet, Memo Beman, and yes, I saw Shemi Semi one, no onion if ye, I dear no, or bow yes, and it said, you're kind, no, the panelist in nature say, Ian Cassa, a yes or one, I will boa Bema. Ewa wawie mu a ema ware ne yede ema ware ne gina ema ntia senso yede ebemu so ate ase ha mutete mo no odo no aye sonko de bia mo hu te safe kwa na mo hia foforo because entia se ne adwuma no odo no so yede ewo but se ne me onyina amemu a de waka kire wo kunu ni wanhwe na kunu ni anje wo bia mo da na fa ware na kwakoye bibie wo ho ene nti no de ehwehwe free wo so bi west no say go to comment section na bomode na comment e de na wo so hwe de oba ne kan na yes wo so kasa anase enye de okan na ene kwan so no anase de okan ne de o wanya de krasa o kansa it's either yes or no enti wo ho se wo so be comment section ho no mo ye nua ba na yade a wo hwe da ko TV sisi aye kase na bia nsetima aye kama won subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm still saying it, say ko YouTube channel na Dako TV, Facebook Dako TV, Instagram Dako TV_GH. Maybe it's na ye no backstage pub and kitchen oba ha aduane bia ense bia ubenye bi na wo so watimi ato now was waiting me idea Eddie and Sahudo in Avenue Bow, Jimmy Debians with me. Abeyaha. You were at there so backstage pub and kitchen, you were at there so. Any DC if you want a dish, any more pepe, Branny maybe and some was only be to me and your come. And I said, let's talk sure. Me and I'm host to no bapa enough for Farley. My director no a PY. See you next time. Bye bye.